Hello, bestie. It's Sue Coco, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. Let's call in the angels, the deities of the light, and all that call us to our higher good. I do feel an energy before I even start of needing to rest. Maybe you're in a place of like rest right now. I'm really just getting the energy of like, like, take it however you will. It's just as if like, you know, like when you're walking your dog and then, I don't know about like, so if you have a lazy dog, at some point, if they're super lazy, they just don't want to walk anymore, they'll just sit down. And no matter what you do, you will not be able to get them up. I'm also seeing the image of like a cow in the middle of the road. India may be important, or like just that sort of like rural life. Something about like, you're on your path, you're on your journey, and then there's just this creature where your schedule doesn't necessarily matter and it's sitting and waiting. And no matter what you do, like you know what I mean? Like you could try to go around, but if there's no other way around, that is what it is. And same with the energy of like taking your dog for a walk and the dog wants to sit. But I'm feeling this energy strongly from who I'm doing this reading for. Let's set the intention right here and now that this video is finding every single person that needs to hear the message, whatever it may be in this video. If this video has come across your timeline, across your algorithm, across whatever, if you're seeing my little cute face, there's a reason for it. There's something here you need to hear. Timeless message, you're seeing this when you're meant to, and that it is all divinely timed and orchestrated. Let me just get a quick animal message card. I'm hearing 2 or 3, but already off the bat. So there we go. We got 3. From the bottom of the deck, we're getting the Monarch Butterfly. And this is a card that symbolizes change, but also like destiny. The little description book this card came from. So it's like, it's all about digesting your past. And the interesting thing about the Monarch Butterfly, the caterpillar has these cells in its body known as, I forget what they're called, but they're these cells that hold the blueprint of the butterfly. As it's a caterpillar, the caterpillar in its consciousness and awareness may not know it's going to become a butterfly, but it's in its cells and its DNA. When it becomes a chrysalis, a cocoon, it undergoes the transformation process and things become incredibly uncomfortable for the caterpillar in the chrysalis. So much so that it needs to break out of its former life or it will die. Take that message to heart. I feel very strongly that whoever I'm reading for, that is what you need to know. Everything, like, there's a destiny about you, and it's coming to the surface very strongly at this time right now. And it is unknowable. It is something you felt it in your bones, in your DNA, since you were a kid, that you were always meant for greatness, that you were always meant to achieve, that this is the path you've always been walking on. And I'm honestly, look back, because I'm really picking up a strong energy. Speaking of going on the journey, a strong energy of you not being alone on this path. And the crazy thing is, so I have the deck right here, I just put it down, and then the top card started to slide, and we got the horse, which is the Andalusian horse, which is all about travel, about companionship, about transcending. The Andalusian horse, it made it possible for humans to traverse great lengths without traveling on foot, distances that they would have never been able to go, and go quickly. So there's something here about speed and transcending distance. The gap is closing between where you are and where you've always felt destined to be. There's a spiritual aspect. I'm getting an energy of maybe you're getting messages from the other side of someone or a loved one passing on, either through dreams or in your day-to-day life. You're seeing things that remind you of them. Butterflies and horses could be important at that time. We're also getting the message coming through of the broad-winged katydid. And this animal, this little bug, has 5 eyes. it's not able to see like we are, but it's able to see through a kaleidoscope of pattern, recognizing the patterns. And I really do feel for you right now, you're seeing the pattern, the recognition, and you're almost able to see like what is out of place. There is an energy of not only like seeing the present, but the future is starting to catch up with you. The future, you're finally catching up to where you always have held your vision. And we're finishing off with the sea eagle. The sea eagle is an eagle that will fly right up into the sun. Mythologically speaking, it was believed the sea eagle would fly straight into the sun, catch on fire, and then dive back to earth like the phoenix. Once it crashes into the water, it was reborn. But the sea eagle does that in order to confuse its prey. It flies straight up, so when it crashes back down to earth, its prey has no idea. It just simply sees a shadow, and guess what? Sea eagle has got you. In the same way, the sea eagle comes to us and speaks of rebirth. There's an energy here of you transcending and crossing a threshold right now. You are guided and you are assisted on this journey. You're not traveling this journey alone. There's an energy here. You may physically be undergoing this journey by yourself, but there is a spiritual aspect. I've said this before. I come as one, but I arrive as 1,000. You enter the space with the thousands that the door was shut on. And what I mean by that is the ancestry you carry, the hopes and dreams of the communities that you feel very like strongly to. You can't be your true self until you find your tribe. And where you are accepted and celebrated. There's something here about where it is you belong. You know your tribe. And it's like the energy of like, when you meet somebody new and you just click and it's just like, and if you've never experienced that before, this is going to be a confirmation that you're going to be encountering people and literally you just are going to meet them and it's going to feel as if you've known them for years. You're going to enter a state of your life where you're not going to be able to be like, it'll be crazy for you to think like, there was a time I didn't know you. That's the energy that's coming forward. All right. Let me pull. Ooh, we're getting King of Wands and King of Pentacles. Oh my God. There is newfound energy of security, but not only that, of like coming into your own personality. There's an energy here of like, I'm picking up signals that you're still on the path of growth, of discovery. You're not necessarily the beginning of your journey. There's still a long ways to go from the destination, the heights you wish to reach, the pinnacle you wish to be at. And it's like you're getting the attention, the aid from those at the top. And that could be both spiritually and in the 3D, in the world. You're getting recognition. And not only that, there's something about you. There's almost like there's something so intoxicating and desirable about you that there could be almost like romantic inclination, but at the same time, there's a desire to please you, and it's coming from people in positions of power. It's coming from a place of like stay with me. This could sound really, really cheesy. It's like when somebody thinks you're really cool and they just want to impress you and like they want you to think they're cool, but it's like, it's coming from people that you're just like, you're in a whole other stratosphere and you're trying to impress me. That's the energy that's giving off of you remembering who you are and remembering the star, like the magic that you're composed of. Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. We've got 3 kings showing up. And it feels as if there's like a lot. When one sees you, they're entering the party and they're witnessing. I mean, the Ace of Wands also does speak to arousal. It is symbolic of a certain male anatomy. I mean, look at like, okay. But it speaks of energy and potential of what it could be. There is something here for some of you. You're calling in what you're calling in. So, I mean, take this with a grain of salt. With rebirth and renewal, I'm also picking up some energy of like pregnancy or a baby, but that is very, 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 very specific. If this has been something that's been on your night, or you're getting a lot of like baby signals from the universe, like you'll know what it means. There's no need for me to go into detail. That's what I'm hearing. All right. So I want to just one more cut. Oh my gosh. The Magician and the Four of Wands. So if you're calling in love and romance, if you're calling in a whole new life, it's like you hold the power right now. You hold the power to the future that you're calling in right now. There's just a lot of like very, very strong potential energies where it's like I feel this is the first time in your life that you're standing in your own power and you actually believe it. One thing I will say, this collective has recently come to the realization that life isn't about sitting and like you write down your manifestations, but if you don't believe it, it'll never come true. There's an energy here that you're done just like, like how it's like programming where it's like you just say it over and over and you'll believe it. There's something here about you that never necessarily worked for you, or like there's just something about it where you need to feel. You're a deep feeler. Your well of emotions run deep. Where for some people, the way I always talk about emotions, for some people, it's like their emotions, like it's like ocean mist. Like that's happiness, sadness, versus you stand in your emotion and your emotions are like the tsunami wave where it would crush other people, but you've learned to navigate that. And that's been your superpower and your magic. All right. So this is just confirmation. This is who I'm speaking to. This is how you know this reading is for you. Okay. So the King of Pentacles has made an appearance here, and the energy that I am getting is you hold the world in your hands. You have so many options, possibilities, and opportunities. But right now, there's just a lot going on in your life. There could be, it feels antagonistic, but I want to say, like, it's this energy of, like, life is happening for you, not to you. When you're in the thick of it, it's hard to see how these problems, these conundrums will aid you in any way, shape, or form. But the message that's coming through very strongly from spirit, your guardians, your guides, are like, you are so much stronger than you realize. But not only that, it's like, I just see this in this image of like somebody coming to swoop in and save the day. And this is very, very strongly tied to your beliefs, where if you believe you're worthy of saving, you believe your life is worthy of like the help and the aid of others. For a long time, you felt like you were alone on your own, navigating the waters and just figuring it out. I'm really just feeling the energy of like a little kitten driving the struggle bus. It's like you're just this cute little animal just making your way through, life. And it just feels as if like all these things are happening to you and you're so out of your element. You're just struggling along, hoping for a moment to catch your breath. And the energy that I am so, so strongly feeling is there is someone. There's this very, very strong energy of somebody, a mentor. It also could be a partner for some of you, coming in and offer, like seeing the potential within you or seeing this magic and this spark about you, this wonder. Honestly, I just watched Bridgerton. I watched season 4 of Bridgerton, and no spoilers, but like I think it's like it's the 4th season. There's like the love interest. She's like a maid, and like she falls in love with a gentleman. I don't know like what the terms are. I loved it. Anyways, I'm on the last episode. I still need to finish it. But that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, is that you have been someone who has known struggle, who has known strife, who has known pain. And there's a very strong energy here of like you've always had to fight so hard. You had to fight 10 times harder than everybody else, and you still don't receive your flowers. Everything has been a struggle. Everything has been like, and you've always seen your magic. You always have known the rooms you belong in, and you always have known that like you are meant to rule. There's something about you are meant to rule. So whatever industry or whatever you are attempting to conquer, I'm just going to speak from the heart. I'm not going to try to censor this. Whatever it is you're trying to conquer, you are in alignment right now for the aid necessary to come in. The leadership position that you are about to embark on, it's about understanding what you do and what you allow others to help you with. And this is a really, really crucial time for you to allow, where it's like, the ruler of the kingdom, the King of Pentacles, does not go into the fields and plow and sow the seeds and harvest it. The king rules, and you're being prepared for that. You're being thrown into situations right now that are opportunities for you to rule. And I'm also hearing something about temptation. It's almost like life or the universe is sending you tests to pull you back to the old way. And it's up to you to trust your discernment. Is this person from the past helping me or hindering me? And if it is not aligned with you, if you know you're trying to be a different person, if you're trying to ascend to who you know you're meant to be, but there are environments or situations that are always calling you back to the muck, to the mire, to be the version of yourself you don't necessarily want to be, the lesser version of yourself. Take a minute. Take a minute. That, I feel the energy of rest where it's like you're no longer allowing yourself to go down those old paths. That cow in the road is you and you're the traveler. Like, it's all happening for your benefit. So I want to call in what is coming in for you. What is coming in for you? Oh my gosh. Okay. I do want some clarification. Okay. All right. So, right off the bat, there's an alignment of, like, you have enough experience right now for you to move with purpose, to go on the path and the journey that you're no longer a newbie. You have enough experience, you have enough charisma, enough charm to be able to navigate the waters that you wish to. And this is a confirmation letting you know, giving you the green light that, okay, the path is clear. There are going to be trials, tribulations, and, you know, an array of setbacks, roadblocks, but they're all working in your favor. It's up for you with your discernment to learn how to navigate. And it's like, what I'm hearing so clearly, it's like a fool and his money are so easy to separate, but you ain't no fool. You are in such a space right now of, like, being in your own mastery and your power and trusting in yourself. And there's an energy here about, like, heartbreak and healing. There's a gift about to be coming forward, and it's dealing with a heartbreak or a very, very old wound for you, or I just feel like a very core wound. There is some sort of healing about to take place in regards to that, and it does feel as if it's coming through externally. Pardon me, confirmation burp. It feels as if, like, again, with the energy of somebody coming in, swooping in, a companion, a traveler, it's somebody who's coming in who, like, may have gone through same experiences, but also there's an energy here of somebody who's able to, like, guide you through this. Or there's an energy of, like lead by example. If you know, you've been struggling with joy, jealousy, envy, anger, or, like, more, like, darker emotions, and you've been finding it hard to get back to the light, there's something here about seeing somebody else living their truth and living their light that is uplifting, and it's almost as if you get something from, like, I'm not saying fake it till you make it, like, in a negative way, but it's just like living in a way that activates that feeling within you. That if you feel you're worthy of happiness and healing, you start to live in a happy and healed way. It may start off as, like, a game, but it transforms into something that's real. Okay. 2 cards. So, more messages for the collective. Although you're moving forward, just know that this is a long road. So understand that because of that, you hold the power to, you know what I mean? Like, stop playing the game. You can take your ball and you can go home. But just know that the fruits of your labor, that is what you're working towards. Any other messages? What's the conclusion for the collective? What do they need to know for their conclusion? Anything want to come out for the conclusion for the collective? Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles. Now we got the matching suit. How crazy. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's an energy here of, although there has been pain on this journey, and there's been healing as well. It's a journey. I feel like the next reading I'm going to use the Lord of the Rings tarot card deck, but there's a journey taking place, but also there's an energy of not allowing your mind to make a prison out of your dreams. But there's an energy of completion, of union, of harmony. For a lot of the collective, I know that a lot of my collective on here, you're very financially minded. There is a strong energy of empire, of kingdom, of building your empire, of the right people coming in to properly lead what it is you are building. There's something here about maturing, but also like maturing with the right people. There's, like, this is crazy, it's coming forward. It's like, when there's just like a new tech boom or whatever, and it's like whenever something like that happens, all the new like businesses that arise from it, all the leadership know each other because they were just like, they were all nobodies together on the ground floor, but they were also passionate and they were friends. And then all of a sudden when the big blow up happens, they all end up kind of like giving each other an upper hand to get themselves all up. It's like, go fast, go alone, go far, go together. And that's what I'm hearing right now. It's for some of you, it could be a partnership. But for a lot of the collective that are very business minded, this is an energy of like, the right resources, the right people at the right time. And it's like mutual benefit. And it's like, I really do feel there's people within the collective. It's like, you're going to be interacting with each other at this time and space, because what you're meant to create, it's like the pieces are finally going to start to fit together. The emphasis, you're going to be coming into your destiny. This, what you always known you were meant for, this greatness you were meant to achieve, but it comes with companionship and partnership. Okay, before I close out this reading, are there any more messages for the collective? Is there anything else the collective needs to know? 8 of Wands. It's coming in fast. That's very funny that we did have the 8 of, like the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. I feel like maybe I read that incorrectly, where this has been a long time coming. This has been something you've been cultivating for a long time, and there's an energy here of, did I make a mistake? Did I choose the right thing? Did I make a mistake? Should I go somewhere else? It's like, no, honey. Finally, things are in alignment. It's all coming, like, for you. Like, this is your harvest season. The fruit is ripening on the vine. Something about a full moon is very important. I think we just had a full moon recently, but it's like, I want to say, watch what happens within the next lunar cycle between now and the next full moon. Or like when a full moon happens and the next full moon, the next lunar cycle is going to be crazy of like how things are going to fall into place and how aligned and the right people are going to just kind of be attracted to you and you attracted to them at this time. Okay. Let's thank the angels, the deities of the light, and all that call us to our higher good. And I want to say thank you so much for being your bestie. And until next time, bye.